Hello, welcome to Freedom to Explore Yoga Nidra. Tonight is day 4 of Chaitra Navaratri, and we'll be honoring Kushmanda, an avatar of Durga. I'm Trudy, and I'll be your guide for this evening. And I really appreciate practicing with you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. You'll try to stay awake during the practice. Follow the voice. You may fall asleep, and if you do, that'll be fine. You'll probably have some lovely dreams. So let's get ready to practice Yoga Nidra. You'll want to dim the lights, maybe put an eye pillow over your eyes, a scarf or a towel if you have that interest in becoming really deep in this practice. I'll suggest not using candles because if you do fall asleep, you don't want those burning while you're sleeping. So dimming the lights, covering the eyes, and finding a comfortable location with as few distractions as you can find. You may want to lay down on the floor on a yoga mat, cover yourself with a blanket, or if you feel like you need a little elevation for more comfortable breathing, you'll want to elevate, and you're certainly welcome to be on a softer surface. A couch, a recliner chair, a bed. When you shape your body in corpse pose, or as close to corpse pose as you can get, depending on where you happen to land, you'll want a little distance between your legs, and your feet will fall into a natural position, relaxed. The arms will be next to your sides, slightly away from the body, with the palms facing upward. And the important thing about Yoga Nidra practice is to remain still. So before you get too settled, take care of any last-minute body urges you might need. Maybe you're a little hungry, maybe you're thirsty, and you think, oh, that won't bother me. But you know, when you get into practice, it just might be enough to distract you. So if you have a taste in your mouth, maybe spicy or sweet, you might want to consider whether that will be a distraction. Notice any fragrances or oil odors that might be in the room. You'll want to consider whether those are distractions as well. And then finally, let's check the temperature. When we practice Yoga Nidra, our bodies have a tendency to get a little bit cooler. So you certainly will want a cover of some type. And make sure the temperature in the room is not too warm. And if you feel like you would like a little more grounding, folding a blanket and putting it over your abdomen, or if you have a weighted pillow, that works well too. So I'll give you a moment or two to get organized and arrange the body in a comfortable position, knowing that you'll be in this position for about an hour. So anything that might be just the slightest bit annoying, maybe the blanket feels a little wrinkly or the clothes aren't quite as comfortable, take the time now. Let's just get everything the way it needs to be so that you have no distractions. So begin to notice your natural breath and just wiggle the toes and then pause the wiggle and allow the feet to relax. You may want to wiggle the fingers or open and close the fists gently a few times, and then allow the hands to relax with the backs of the hands on the surface next to you. Fingers will find a natural position. And we'll turn our head left and then right, very slowly. Just enough to relieve a little tension in the neck, and then pause the movement, continuing your natural breath. We'll want to breathe through our nostrils through our practice tonight. So keep the mouth gently closed. You might swallow a few times to relax the jaw and the throat. You may place the tip of the tongue behind the upper teeth, or maybe the tongue is more comfortable in a relaxed position where you don't notice it. During our practice, you'll be fully conscious and having no movement. So if you feel like you have a little itch, just breathe into it. Breathe into it until it no longer is a distraction. We'll want to avoid wiggles or shifting, any kind of adjusting. So let's do all of that now. And then allow the body to just surrender and release into the surface that you're laying on. Sometimes when we lay down, we're holding ourselves slightly away from the surface. Take a couple deep breaths and exhale with a little force, and you'll find that your body starts to relax and sink into the surface. It feels more connected, and soon it becomes effortless to be there. So we'll deepen our breath, creating some long inhales and pausing at the top of the breath to notice the sensation, that moment. And then a long exhale, complete with a pause at the bottom of the breath, again to notice the sensation of the gap between the inhale and the exhale. So now remove all effort at the breath, but hold your awareness and notice the natural breath, the softness, the regularity, the reliability. It just happens. Feel that connection with the earth beneath you. And we're going to look at the breath with a little more discernment. As you breathe in through the nostrils, feel the breath travel down the back of the throat, into the lungs, filling them completely, and knowing that the breath is carrying prana, life force, beyond the lungs into every cell of our body. It's an exchange. The breath provides the prana, releasing toxins and negativity, tension, stress in the body, bringing that back out to exhale away from the body. Follow the breath on a journey through the body, nourishing and carrying away toxicity and tension. With strong commitment and enthusiasm, say 3 times mentally to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. Revisiting the breath. Consider creating a resolve, an intention, a Sankalpa. The practice of Yoga Nidra will help you with that intention. It helps bring it into the body, bring it into life. Also helps you gain more awareness of yourself and your inner truth. This encourages you to lead with your soul, with authenticity and integrity. So we'll pause for a moment of inspiration to discern a Sankalpa for your practice. Keep it simple. Start with the word I, and draw all that baggage out from the past. Pull everything away and to you from the future. So we are available now. The Sankalpa is present. Repeat your Sankalpa 3 times mentally to yourself. So we're closing our preparations for practice, and now we'll open our Yoga Nidra practice with a short mantra to Ganesha to remove barriers to our Sankalpa and ask him to ease us into our Yoga Nidra practice. Develop a sense of relaxation while you observe your natural breath. Connect the energy of the mantra to your inner self, your truth, your Atma. And feel the vibrancy to support your Sankalpa for this practice. Om. 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 Gam. Ganapataye Namah. Om. Gam. Ganapataye Namah. Om. Gam. Ganapataye Namah. Om Shanti. 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 As you observe your natural breath, bring your awareness to any regular, subtle movements of the body. Maybe you first notice the subtle flare of the nostrils on your inhale and the release of the muscles of the throat on the exhale. Maybe you notice the rise and the fall of the abdomen, the chest. Allow all these subtle movements to continue with no effort. And with each exhale, sink into the surface that you're on, surrendering the body and the mind to a quiet reflection of the breath. Our only movements now are subtle and not controlled. These movements occur naturally, reliably, without your effort, without your thought, without your awareness. Say 3 times with commitment to yourself mentally, I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. I invite you now to take a journey with me as we journey through the body. Listen to each part of the body that I mention. Hear it. Bring your awareness to that location in your body and mentally repeat the name of that body part to yourself. Follow the voice, and we will move quickly from location to location. Take a deep breath and exhale. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the left hand, back of the left hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Bring your full awareness to the top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows. Breathe deeply into the space between the eyebrows, the Ajna chakra. Now move to the right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip. The place where the upper and lower lip come together. Chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest. Breathe, deep inhale into the middle of the chest, the heart, the Anahata chakra. Feel the breath and the heartbeat. Now we move to the back body. Right toes, left toes, right sole, left sole, right heel, left heel, right ankle, left ankle, right calf muscle, left calf muscle, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, right hip, left hip, the whole spine, the whole spine. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head. Whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together. Whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together. Whole of the head together, whole of the back together. Whole of the front together, all the body together. The whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Visualize the whole body. See the whole body. Observe you as the whole body. Please revisit your resolve now, repeating your Sankalpa 3 times with feeling. 3 times with feeling mentally to yourself. The body is on a surface. The surface is holding the body. The body yields and softens to meet the surface. When the body meets the surface, it releases and surrenders, feeling the surface holding the body. Begin to notice all the meeting points of the body on the surface that's supporting the body. Head, shoulders, arms, back, buttocks, thighs, calves, heels. The whole body melted on the surface. The surface supports the body, yielding and releasing. Say to yourself 3 times mentally, I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. Now bring your awareness to the breath again. Renew your experience with the breath. Renew your relationship with the breath. Observe and notice. Be aware that you're breathing in full partnership with the breath. Aware that breathing is inhale and exhale. Using your imagination, begin to breathe through the heart center, the Anahata chakra. The breath is inhaling through the heart center and exhaling through the heart center. Inhale, clear, pure, crystal breath. And exhale breath loaded with all you let go, all you release, all that burdens you, all that holds you captive. Inhaling, clear, clean, crystalline breath. Exhaling your burdens. Exhaling toward liberation. Continue to inhale and exhale in this way. Maintain your awareness of this breath and start counting your breaths backwards from 54 like this. I am breathing in purity, 54, and I am breathing out burdens, 54. I am breathing in purity, 53, and I am breathing out burdens, 53. I am breathing in purity, 52, and I am breathing out burdens, 52. Continue counting backwards in this way to 0. If you get lost, simply start again. Full awareness of the breath. Continue counting the breath. Pause counting and allow the breath to become natural. Aware of your natural breath, relaxed in Shavasana. Sinking. You are sinking. Develop the sensation of sinking. Feel gently pulled to the earth. Sinking. Focus on the breath entering both nostrils as the body continues to sink on each exhale, filling the body with warm breath. Sinking. Notice the Anahata chakra sinking inward from the breath. Inhaling both nostrils. The whole body is sinking, sinking and warm, warm and sinking. The whole body is sinking. Now notice your exhale. Exhale the warm breath from both nostrils. The breath forms a soft mist above you. With each exhale, the mist grows in size and density. It begins to shape, become thicker, denser, and you feel a change in your whole body. The mist is cool and damp. The mist wraps around your whole body and begins to lift you from your sinking. It becomes a dense, white, supportive cloud, supporting you from beneath you. As you ride the cloud upward with a feeling of floating. The body is floating. Floating on a cloud of your breath. Your breath that you exhaled. Floating higher. And higher and higher. The feeling of floating in a brilliant blue sky. The body is floating. A floating body. Your body is floating. Now you have a sense of comfort. Bring your awareness to the closed eyelids. Feel the soft connection between the upper and lower eyelids. Notice the darkness. This is your inner space, the view of your inner space. The Chidakasha, the dark space in front of your forehead. Sink into that dark space in front of your forehead. Sinking and floating. The view of your eyelids, dark. Eyelids closed. Imagine a vision of yourself on the Chidakasha, like watching you on a video or a movie. You appear peaceful and calm, tranquil and aware. It's dark. No sense of space, time, or presence. Safe, secure. Dense darkness. Peaceful darkness. Radically still. Only the sound of your breath. And a subtle awareness of an energetic pulse of consciousness in the darkness. A void of consciousness in darkness and peace. You blink into a thin ray of dim light ahead of you. You watch it grow, swirl, shape, and shift, shape and change, spread wide until the light touches you and surrounds you. It's a dim ray of light. A dim ray of light flaring into a gentle light. Then morphing into soft brightness. And when you can see, you notice you are seated on a golden egg, held in the hand of a woman, brighter than the sun, riding a tiger. When she sees you notice her, she smiles. And as she smiles, the egg begins to expand beneath you, growing and changing, shifting and morphing. The more she smiles, the more the egg expands. Soon it is beyond your size, beyond your vision, grown beyond the capacity of sitting on one small egg. It supports you, feeling a gentle pulse like a heartbeat. It becomes with color, with form. It becomes the earth. And as you gaze at the smile of Kushmanda, seeds sprout, growing at an immediate pace. Plants, animals, humans, all emerge from the earth, emerge from the surface of the earth that emerged from a golden egg held in the hand of Kushmanda, activated by her brilliant smile. Children born of the earth, children in all forms, all colors, all varieties, plants, animals, humans. You smile and bow, and Kushmanda reflects the vision of you back. And you see yourself practicing Yoga Nidra. You notice a radiant sun at your heart center, your anahata. Kushmanda moves away toward the horizon, and with a burst of color, brilliant reds, oranges, yellows, she sinks beneath the horizon. And you find yourself again in darkness, not so dense, with life all around you. Taking a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. As you watch the stars begin to show on the screen, revisit your Sankalpa and repeat it to yourself mentally 3 times. Develop a sensation of the body, the whole body. Relax the efforts of breath, allowing it to flow naturally. Inhale and exhale. As you develop an awareness of the body practicing Yoga Nidra. Begin to deepen the breath again, this time to activate the sensations in the body. Deepen the breath, hold the life force, and open space in the body. Now consider where you are. Allow your mind to remember the room, the walls, the doors, the windows, the floor, the ceiling. Seeing your body, practicing Yoga Nidra. Notice the sounds in the room. Continue to breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling. Activating the body. And taking your time, create gentle movements. Maybe first with fingers and toes, moving to hands and feet, ankles and wrists, knees and elbows, hips and shoulders. Feeling the life force activate the body until you're left with a radiant anahata, shining like the sun. Reach up and stretch. Feeling the energy rush through the body. Turning the head. Opening and closing the mouth. And when you feel ready, inhale deeply and exhale. Om Aim Krim Dum Durgaya Swaha. Aim Krim Dum Durgaya Swaha. Aim Krim Dum Durgaya Swaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. When you feel ready, sit up into a comfortable position. Inhale deeply. And on the exhale, close your eyes and open them again. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat.